Hey there, happy Sunday. I hope you're having a really great day. It's Stacey Heine, your holistic nutritionist, and today I'm talking about the raw vegan bundle, and I'm going to make some quick cauliflower bites. And what I'm doing is basically adapting a few recipes from the appetizers contribution in the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle. There are about 40 contributions in this collaborative effort that have all raw vegan, plant-based recipes in them. So the bundle is $50 for $1,800 worth of content. Again, there's recipes in there, and there's also mindfulness and manifesting your dream life and making money online and yin yoga, stretching, strength. There's a whole ebook about protein and how like obsessed people are with protein, and really what we should be focusing on is amino acids, which is what make protein. So anyway, the bundle is incredible. Again, it's $1,800 worth of content, including 400 oil-free, raw vegan, healthy plant recipes. And I actually have a 7-day detox challenge. It's going to start tomorrow. So if you're part of my monthly membership community called Holistic Wellness Society, you got 16 raw vegan recipes from me this morning. And if you're not part of that membership program and you want to join, you can do that. Message me to get the link, or just go to my website, theurbanpharmacy.com, and click on the Work With Me button, and you will see Holistic Wellness Society waiting there for you. The doors are open to join us on the other side and to step into your more ideal holistic life, and really take care of you, because you matter a lot. And if you don't want to do that, but you want 400 raw vegan recipes, then you can do the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle that is available now through only May 11th. It goes away forever on May 11th, and you will never have access to all these contributions in one space. So you're going to want to do that, because if you were to spend your money on all of the things individually, it'd be $1,800. So with that said, I'm going to make some quick cauliflower bites. This recipe, well, it's really not a recipe because I can't give you all of the secrets away of other people's recipes, but this is a rendition of a few different cauliflower bites that are in the appetizers book of the raw vegan bundle. Okay, so you can make cauliflower bites in so many different ways. You can spice these up and make them like buffalo flavor. You can do a ton of different things with herbs and spices. That's what gives food flavor. That's what makes bland food taste not bland anymore. And that is what people crave. They crave different flavors on their tongue: sweet, salty, sour. And herbs and spices can do a great job, plus apple cider vinegar or lemon juice to give us some good flavor. You can add nuts and seeds to these types of things as well, to make them a little bit more like fatty, or you can make like a kind of a more fatty dip for these. There's tons of different ways to do raw vegan cauliflower bites. If you don't have a dehydrator, you can try these recipes in a oven at the lowest temperature that your oven offers. That is something to consider if you want to get this, but you don't know if it's going to be worth it for you if you don't have a dehydrator. The answer to that question is absolutely 100% yes. It's going to be worth it, because there's smoothies and there's smoothie bowls, there's desserts. I'm going to make these like brownies this week. They're durian brownies. Now, durian is the smelliest fruit on earth. Like literally it smells like straight BO. And I know that sounds like crazy. Let me know if you've ever tried durian in the comments. When we went to Woodstock Fruit Festival last summer, there was literally like a durian festival, and everybody was freaking out and like dancing with the durian. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the flavor, but it's it's kind of like an avocado. Like they're really fatty, and they give you like a ton of energy, and they're sweet. They smell horrible. They smell like dirty feet, but they are so good. It's just bizarre. You got to try durian once in your life. But anyways, I don't have freeze-dried durian powder or fresh durian to make these brownies with. So what I'm going to do is make them a strawberry version. And the recipe calls for freeze-dried durian powder, which you would just take freeze-dried durian fruit and dehydrate it. I'm sorry, not dehydrate it, blend it. But I have freeze-dried strawberries. I'm just gonna blend those and make my own strawberry powder. That's what I've done before for strawberry cupcakes that I've made without having to use artificial flavorings or weird stuff like that. And so I'm gonna totally make those this week. I'm also going to be showing some recipes this week on Chef AJ Live. So if you are not subscribed to her YouTube channel, she's almost at 200,000 subscribers. And she's amazing, whole food, plant-based woman who has dropped 70 pounds and kept it off for well over a decade, just through what she eats. And then she is a contributor in this bundle. She did a book with Lissa Maris. They collaborated and they took Chef AJ's whole food, plant-based, salt, oil, sugar-free book recipes, and they turn them into raw versions. So they put their minds together to create the Make It Raw ebook, Make It Raw 2, it's the second version. And that is in the ebook. And I'm gonna be doing a live demo from my ebook contribution, which is called the Raw Energy Reset, this week. And she will be airing that on her channel so that you all can see. And hopefully you grab the bundle because it is going to be gone for good on May 11th and you don't want to miss out on these delicious recipes. Again, if you don't have a dehydrator, do not worry. This bundle will 100% be worth it no matter what, because you're going to get smoothies, smoothie bowls, desserts, snacks, salad, tons of salads and dips and dressing recipes that don't require a dehydrator. Again, these cauliflower bites, if you don't have a dehydrator, you could try to make these and just put it at the very lowest temperature that your oven provides and see what happens. Really, what matters is that we're getting flavor in our sauce. So let's just talk about our sauce. I have my laptop over here, so we're just gonna pray that it doesn't fall. It's like jerry-rigged in my kitchen. Like all my stuff is just like, there's a lot going on back here. I wish you could see behind the scenes. But anyway, we're going to do some carrots and a little bit of tomato because that's what I have. Not carrots, I'm sorry. Bell peppers and a little bit of tomato because that's what I have. Then we're also going to, yes, be adding carrots. Carrots are so stinking sweet. And especially if you shred them up or puree them, they make things taste sweet. So definitely highly suggest that you get carrots into your refrigerator because you can make a lot of different things. You can really rev up your salads, add that beta carotene, add the skin supporting benefits of carrots and get them into your diet. You might see that this like viral carrot salad recipe going around saying that it's, helps estrogen dominance. But really what's happening is that the fiber in carrots are they're touted for their benefits to reduce excess estrogen in the body, which we are all very much needing to be very, very, very concerned about. You guys, there's xenoestrogens everywhere out there in the chemicals, in our personal care products, in our cleaning products, in our food, in the plastic packaging that carries our food, in our water. Like the xenoestrogen problem is out of control. So you really need to be aware of the toxins that you're letting in your body. So all the fiber in whole plant foods are going to be so beneficial for balancing hormones, reducing the excess estrogen, including xenoestrogens, out of the body. And that is incredibly important for reducing your cancer risk, specifically hormone-driven cancers such as testicular and breast cancer and prostate cancer. So with that said, let's make some food that's going to reduce our risk of cancer, shall we? Okay. Again, this is a rendition from a few different cauliflower bites recipes in the in the Raw Vegan bundle. And the appetizers book alone has multiple different cauliflower recipes. The cool thing about putting things in the dehydrator, or just even if you're cooking these recipes, when it comes to foods that are fibrous, that might be a little bit hard on digestion, such as celery, because it's so rough, right? It's tons of insoluble fiber. It's not going to gel up. It's not going to coat the lining of the intestinal wall. It's going to give us products that our bacteria can eat within our intestinal tract and strengthen the gut lining, but it's not going to coat it like a soluble fiber would that you would find more from like oats or aloe vera gel, or probably even avocado in a sense, chia seeds blended with water, even bananas, like unripe bananas, slightly unripe bananas. So with that said, you can put it in the freezer. These really like fibrous foods, so broccoli, celery, even carrots if you find them too fibrous, and cauliflower, you put in the freezer and it breaks down the cell walls of the fiber that's insoluble, and it creates a bendable, pliable product. And when you're buying frozen vegetables at the grocery store, just know if you're trying to do this 7-day raw vegan raw challenge that I'm putting on, by the way, guys, you can join that on Facebook. It's free. I'm just going to be giving inspiration. It starts tomorrow. And you're going to want to get the bundle or join my membership to get recipes to kickstart. But when you break down the cell walls of these when you buy frozen foods at the grocery store, they're flash cooked, they're steamed slightly before they're frozen, so they're really not technically raw. They're not technically raw. So if you're wanting this full enzymatic, like living food effect, just know that you can't just go buy frozen cauliflower and expect it to be raw. Don't worry if it isn't. I mean, like if you're, it's still incredibly healthy. Like don't fear frozen cauliflower. We buy it all the time. But I'm just letting you know, if you're doing this 7-day raw challenge, get fresh cauliflower and freeze it. Freeze it and then pull it out and it's like pliable. So I ended up doing my cauliflower in this like really skinny slab. I don't know why, because these are supposed to be cauliflower bites, but just I was in a mood and I was like, oh, this is so fun slicing it. And it's just a challenge to keep it from all falling apart. So that's what's happening. Sauce recipe, we're gonna make it again based on a few other recipes. And I'm throwing in some bell peppers, a little tomato, some carrots for sweetness. Now we're gonna do some spices. We're gonna do turmeric for cancer, like literally turmeric. I think there's like 800 different things that turmeric does for our body beneficially. So get it into your diet. The curcumin in it is so flippin' powerful. And you can activate it with some pepper, black pepper. So yes, we're also going to do ginger, super anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to add more. So we're going to make this kind of like an Asian inspired sauce-ish. We'll do a little garlic. You could totally do garlic powder. You could do minced garlic that's dried. I'm gonna do like half of a clove because sometimes fresh garlic, this is from like really fresh garlic is really, 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 really strong. Okay, just really strong. Put some in your garden for next year because fresh garlic is so good. We're gonna do chili powder. This is my homemade chili powder blend. Chili powder is typically made with a little bit of cayenne. We've got paprika in here, garlic, oregano. You can put different herbs. I like to make, most chili powders have just oregano in it, but I like to put thyme in there because thyme is just so good. It's super antiviral. I make tinctures out of thyme as well. Chris says, I'm watching this as I unpack the produce for the detox. I love it. Chris, get on the game. All right, let's eat some fresh food. You guys, your whole entire existence is going to like up level for a little bit here if you adhere to eating more raw foods. You're gonna have a lot more energy than you know what to do with, especially if you are consuming enough like hydrating foods and water and lots of leafy greens and sweet fruits, and you just do it right. Okay, so that's why the bundle is so good, and that's why or joining my monthly membership is going to be so good because you can get tons of recipes either way and have, you know, some guidance on what to do. We're going to add some cumin. I don't think it's really in existence to have too much cumin in my food. I love cumin. It's super earthy. What else do we have? We have, it calls for cayenne, but I'm not going to do that because I put a healthy dose of cayenne in my homemade chili powder. So I'm just not going to do that. And the ginger, I put a little extra ginger in there, so it's probably going to be nice and spicy enough. We're going to do some lemon juice. I got to get a new bottle of this. I love this one, Santa Cruz Organic. It's just 100% lemon juice. So if you don't have a fresh lemon on hand, you can use this, and there's no concentrate. There's no anything added. It's just straight lemon. Lemon is going to be like a friend of yours in your raw kitchen. Even in your plant-based kitchen, it's going to give things really great depth and, you know, vibrancy in your recipes, and it's going to make things really like delicious. Okay, we're also going to do paprika. I just got paprika. I have to go find it. I just filled my new jar last night. Put a little crushed red pepper in there. 1 second. Okay, so we have paprika. Like, all spices need to be good spices. Don't skimp on your spices. Like, get as expensive of spices as you can. Why? Because most spices that are sitting on the shelves are not tested for pesticides and irradiation. But they've been sitting on the shelf for years, and they lose their volatile compounds. They're essential oils that are actually in the plant to make the food taste good. So if you think that plant-based eating doesn't taste good, you might just have really crappy spices. Your spices might just be really old. So I highly suggest Burlap and Barrel. If you know about them, they have great spices. You can message me for a discount, I'm pretty sure, but if not, maybe they have a first-time buyer discount on their website. They're non-irradiated, typically organic, from small niche farms, and the flavor is next level. I also love Frontier Co-op brand for spices and herbs. I think that that's a great brand. Okay, so in this food processor, which you can totally use a blender as well, I have carrots, tomatoes, bell peppers, turmeric, chili powder. I have some ginger. I have some lemon. Whoop! And I am going to put a little bit of fresh oregano in here. You could totally do some fresh parsley, fresh cilantro, or no greens at all. We're going to blend. Maybe. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the bundle or about the 7-day raw food eating challenge that starts tomorrow. I'm going to be giving my top tips on how to succeed on eating more raw foods, whether you go completely raw or not. Oh yeah, Beth, Penzi Spices is awesome as well. Those are not going to be like old tasting, you know what I mean? Those are going to be good quality spices. I like Penzi's. Yeah. I just haven't been able to go because they've been closed in Castleton, you know? Which is super annoying. Now, in these cauliflower bites, guys, there's lots of different versions, like I said. You could totally coat these and make them like more of like a crispy-ish like flavor, and put like almond meal on the outside of them, or like freeze-dried carrot stuff. I have this seasoning called like Vegify or something, and it's like freeze-dried crumbles. It's pretty cool. Or you can just do a sauce like what I'm doing today. This probably needs to go a little bit longer. My bad, I didn't look. I should have. It might need a little liquid to kind of pull together. But you can also add like chia seeds or things to make it a little bit thicker. But there's multiple different cauliflower bite recipes. in the bundle, which is awesome. So you can get different variations and see what you love the most. So I'm gonna put this onto a silicone sheet on my dehydrator tray. It smells really good. Thanks to the amazing paprika that I have. You can add more. Ooh, that's hot. That's interesting. You can add more water, more liquid to change the texture of your sauce. Again, if I would have put this in the like the Vitamix, try this. If I would have put it in the Vitamix, it would have gotten smoother. But I'm lazy and I put it in my dehydrator today. So I'm gonna put my cauliflower pieces into this sauce, and I'm just going to make sure that it's covering both sides. You can use a fork and be all clean about it, but I'm just using my hand because your best kitchen tool is really your hands. Just make sure they're clean, of course. And so the sauce has some, it's kind of chunky because of the bell peppers, right? And that's fine. Some people will add like nutritional yeast to these sauces and make them more cheesy. Some will add like hemp seeds and cashews. Again, there's lots of different ways that you can do these. And all different types of herbs you can add. But we're gonna put these on the dehydrator for like 8 hours until they get kind of like chewy and delicious. Now you could put these into like raw wraps. Like you could do like, you could actually, you know, buy the bundle and make wraps like Lissa has in her whole wrap book. Or you could use, you know, lettuce like or collard greens and stuff lots of different veggies, even maybe some mango slices with this. You know, pepper and mango go really well together, chili spices and mango. So you could roll that up with lots of different sprouts, lots of, you know, crunchy iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber. Maybe drizzle it with like another sauce or dip it into another sauce. You could do like a sweet date sauce. The easiest sauce, I think, for any kitchen, like as a dressing is typically just like some apples, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, some dates and some water and just blend. Like so simple, especially if you're wanting to get a lot of veggies in, like it'll make it just sweet enough, you know, to make it a little bit more appetizing. But you guys get the gist. I'm just gonna finish up these cauliflower bites. Let me know if you have any questions about the bundle or about the raw challenge that I'm holding that starts tomorrow. In the challenge, I'm just gonna be going live. I'm gonna start today and give some tips on how to succeed. But I want to just be there to cheer you on as you take control of your eating. You know, clean out all the processed foods from your life, at least taking a break from them, and giving yourself that time to get back to, you know, whole natural eating. And I want to be there to cheer you on, give you some tips and tricks on how to succeed, and it shall be fun. But these smell amazing, and I can't wait to try them. We'll probably just let them dehydrate overnight. And yeah, so stay tuned, you guys, for the rest of the week. The bundle is only here till the 11th, and when it's gone forever. You can get the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle at the link in my bio, or above or below, depending on where you're watching this. And yeah, eating whole plants really can change your life. It can reduce your risk of chronic illness, inflammation, overweight and obesity, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, hyperlipidemia, and so much more. So if you want to feel well, if you want to optimize your gut function, if you want to have more mental clarity, all of these things can be improved through a whole food eating pattern. So this raw vegan bundle is going to be an amazing tool for you. Or you can join my wellness society called Holistic Wellness Society. That will help you along the way, not just through food, but also mindset and habits. So reach out if you have any questions. Take care, and I'm going to go try these and dehydrate them. Have a good rest of your day. That's really good. Yum.